Hi, welcome to JadeCon Gaming. My name is Adam. I'm here with Austin, who is Travis.
There you go.
Nick is Sue. And Bob is...
Gone.
Nope. He's Rolen.
Rollins. Come on, just put a little roll in it. Rollins.
Just an A, yes. Make it an A.
It's an O, though.
Not anymore. You want to pronounce Rolen.
I was like, what do you say? Yeah, if you wanted to have that thing, it's an A. Rollins.
Oh, it would be Rolen.
With a mostly silent W. Because you're mostly just pronouncing the L's.
Anyways, so y'all just went to sleep.
They killed a dragon. And I was present in the encounter, which means I get full XP.
Like
I am
SP's ever
totally
a thing.
known for doing experience points. That is a staple of my campaign.
I'm just saying, I
totally
killed a dragon and all I got was a stupid tooth.
I totally see a future thing where you run a D&D game completely straight experience, totaled up each one.
Oh, it's so painful. You have any idea how long it takes for you guys to level up when I do that? Like, it would bother me. I'm like, I'm tired of this low-level edit. I'm just going to put you up against something you can't beat.
Well,
Like a dragon.
like a dragon.
At level 3.
A half-dead dragon.
Because what?
To be
Technically,
fair, it wasn't even halfway dead. It had more than half of its hit points.
And it was blasting us with fire every freaking round.
Every round.
It had lower AC?
It did have
It
one.
did make cinematic choices.
Mhm.
So that was your biggest benefit, is it made cinematic choices. It nearly killed you, though.
Yes, it surely did.
Yes.
I mean, that was a coincidence, but it was a great amount that it managed to take choice and not kill you. I was so happy.
Yeah. What, Wormling had a CR of 3, so I can't imagine one that's actually flying around.
And also technically had it do, not half, but somewhere between half and full as far as the fire dice. Yeah. Enough that it was a handful. Cinematic was, I needed a handful of dice. I got to that point and decided, that's enough. Anyways, maybe, but you're not sure.
The blue ones are mine.
Huh?
These are yours.
Are they? Mm-hmm. Some of them don't look right to my face.
They're new shiny dice. I got new dice.
I was like, these don't look like mine.
They're a
mine
match
must
set.
have been blue.
No, these is the foggy dice. Those are your new dice that replaced your dice.
What color were mine?
They were blue.
See?
They were a
why
darker
yours
blue
are-
than that, but
Which is why you're now on the black ones. And mine,
technically
of course,
they're blue.
And the self-contained Vic can't touch these dice.
Yeah.
Because he infects them like a disease.
3. You rolled a 3.
Like a disease.
I think that was the first roll I had on that die.
My luck travels through time.
But you wake up, Travis.
Yeah.
You're at home. You're quite hungover.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I got the con for it, I guess.
You're hungover.
You know what that means? Well, hair of the dog.
Well, better pregame a little bit.
Pre-game my morning. You're not alcoholic at all, Travis.
Nope, I don't go to meetings.
People say I got a drinking problem. I got no problems drinking at all.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Besides, it's Dragon Show. I'm almost certain I've got the day off.
Did a dragon show up? Is that what hungover you wakes up and believes?
He's got the videotapes.
Yeah, I've got the grainy video that the government will use to deny it.
I don't know what kind of phone you got there. It might not be grainy at all.
It's dark.
I mean,
There's no way it caught good film in that lighting.
I'm just saying,
Off a phone.
my phone's probably going to be super grainy because I have a satellite phone without any fancy-dancy stuff other than long battery life and can make phone calls and text messages and the like.
No, fancy.
Phone-
Text messages.
No, I
Phones
went
aren't
with
good
a
at the-
can be used anywhere model.
Yeah.
Yeah, phones aren't good at the dynamic lighting stuff.
I know, that's why I have a fancy-dancy camera as well.
You got your goggles.
I have
You wearing those right now?
no.
You're in bed.
Yeah, in bed. I'm in bed, butt naked.
Except for the goggles.
With my goggles.
Just in case.
Well, I mean, there was a good reason for him to take it just in case right now. If any of y'all want to do, I'm a little paranoid, let's do this just in case. Now is the time. You are justified in having your just in What do you do?
I don't know.
You're at home in the morning. What do you want to do?
whatever I normally do in the mornings. Chores, clean up, feed the pigs. I don't know. Do you feed pigs in the morning? I'm guessing you do it in the morning.
I imagine you feed them the same time you feed anything else. They're diurnal creatures. So.
Yeah. Feed the pigs.
Diurnal. I wake up, take some painkillers, go back to bed.
Damn.
An opioid addict.
Your phone
Truly
rings.
contemporary.
I answer it.
Rolen? Is that you?
Yeah, what can I help you with?
Here in town, still right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, that's good. We got a call out there from the sheriff last night. We didn't want to wake you, but
I was up.
he's having some issue, some sort of ammo out in the forest, someone's farm. He's can't wait a couple days for us to get someone down there. So if you can at least do a basic check.
Actually checked it out last night. I have a DNA sample. And you're not going to believe me, but I swear to God, up and down, it's a goddamn dragon.
See,
Okay.
they wouldn't have believed me if I had said that over the phone.
Yeah, I know I sound like a crazy person. I got a
You
DNA sample, so I'll drive that up out to you, I guess.
Okay.
Well,
sure.
out of game. How far away are they?
They would be out of state.
Out of state.
Yeah, this would be a department that's...
So where are we?
you are in...
Is there a local university that does DNA tests?
Probably within a couple hours.
All right, I'm like, okay, I'll drive it out there. I'm sure they got people at that university.
Yeah.
Like, I'll drive it out there, start running the DNA tests, and get them to send you the results. Because I know I sound like a crazy person, but the thing was huge, flying and breathing fire.
Alright, we'll give them a call and let them know you're coming. I get a laugh. Yeah, as long as you've checked the site.
Yeah, I've checked it out. I'm gonna go back out. I'll go back out this morning, take some pictures for you.
Awesome.
Get the tracks, track it back to its original.
Cool. Be there in a few days.
All right.
Probably.
I put on. I take a shower, get dressed, and go out there. Drive on out to the site.
You notice you don't have a car.
Well, no, I got rode home by the police.
I probably get up after like 4 hours of sleep, go back out to the, head into the office, see if anything's happened, check my paperwork, then head back out to the site. I also take more bullets.
And how about a bigger gun?
Yeah, I also take one of... Do cops have rifles?
Yeah, they usually have.
Particularly in this area, yeah. A cop that might have to deal with an alligator or a bear or something like that would have a rifle. For example, you went out under the thought that there was an alligator, you took a pistol. Whatever.
You probably. I don't know, they probably have at least AR-15s, but it'd be perfectly understandable for them having an AR-10.
They got mil surplus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I know they would have shotguns, I didn't know if they would have rifles.
Yes.
Yeah, I definitely take a rifle with me.
Having a SWAT team is just free money for a department.
Free money, free equipment.
Yep.
Yeah, I drive out there with my pack.
I find somebody else to
Do you want anyone to know you're going out there?
I guess I'll send him give him a call and let him know I'm heading out to the scene.
I text back, yeah, I'm heading out there too to get some more photos, maybe see where it came from.
I sent him a text message, tell him not to text and drive, it's illegal.
At the office, I said I'm going to be heading out there.
Oh, well at least you know I'm not texting and driving, because that's illegal.
You guys got some proposed text. Like paragraphs over here.
No, we can
You're
all
just saying
test
for
that
him,
his
but
text-
for him it's fine.
Yeah,
For
no,
me,
I'm using text-to-speech while I'm doing stuff in the office.
He texts it, it becomes
It
speech.
comes out a lot different.
Yeah.
What he sent you is not what you got.
I don't know what speech to text you use, but mine works fine. For example, I've communicated with you with that almost exclusively for more than a year.
He just doesn't have an accent.
There you go.
And it can probably learn it, I guess. I don't know, maybe
Yeah.
sometimes I have an accent.
If you correct it enough.
Yeah, but it's usually German.
Or Irish last time.
Cops allowed to have automatic weapons.
Are you proficient?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no. depending upon your training and your certifications,
You can probably get away with it, but might set a bad example in your department.
probably not.
Well,
set a
I'm just
bad
asking
example at all.
if the rifles we have are already fully automatic, or if they're the single shot, like civilian AR-15s.
Some yes, some no. I'm betting if it's the ones that ride in your vehicles, they're the single-shot, semi-automatic civilian versions.
Okay. And I'm also realizing I
Which look
probably
like
don't
they're
have...
beaten up and have actually been barely used at all.
Ah.
Because they get pulled out of the car and put back in the car all the time, so they have a lot of wear on them. But they're like the inside internals are like fresh and squeaky clean.
Just realized there's a reason I have a pistol and not that. I'm not proficient with rifle.
Yes, you are. Oh, right. You're not a hunter. You're a hacker.
I'm proficient with a rifle.
You're proficient with everything, but that's a -2 to hit versus anything, so I'll still take it. Need that damage.
Yeah, might as well have it. It's
Hey, even if I wasn't proficient, I'd still get a +1. No, I think it's just skills.
yeah.
Well, whatever. I'm still proficient, so it's fine.
But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pick up more ammo for the Winchester, and I still have all of my magazines for my pistol. And all that good stuff. Yep. Yep.
Oh yeah, you probably get out there before him.
I go into the back, grab my my little bag, and pull my camera out. Have my rifle across my shoulder and take the camera out to the thing and start taking pictures of where the original footprints were.
Where do you start?
I start where I originally went into the
Where you
woods.
originally went, and do you go the direction you headed
Yeah.
last night, or do you go backwards as if
Well,
where it came from?
I go and take pictures of the corpse.
Okay. Alright, so you start at the corpse. Okay.
Yeah, I'll go to the corpse first, and then I'll circle out from there and go back to where I was.
Yeah. When you go towards that, they will stop you. You will get another call. That's when you're probably driving.
Yeah, well, it's probably the radio. I'll answer, then it's like, yeah, you can let him take pictures. Ask him to wait for me before he backtracks. I don't want to be there for that. But go do whatever you need with the corpse.
And we go and I take the pictures.
Okay.
Not even skill checks. Ability checks.
What?
For Jack of all trades.
Skill check is an ability check.
Is it?
Yes.
Well, they say skills.
Yeah.
Well, geez.
A skill check is an ability check. It's a type of ability check.
That seems convoluted.
I believe I've thought that too, because originally, back in Next, they were playing around
With the idea of with making skills an optional rule.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I take pictures.
But essentially the idea behind doing it that way is specifically because as much as they might assign
I'm not proficient.
intimidation to be a charisma score, they're very clear in the book. That typically is, but there's not like there can't be situations where you can make a strength intimidation check. And so because of the way it's handled, they classify it as ability checks, because that way technically if you only get it something to like your strength ability checks, that would affect your intimidation if you're using strength as the ability for it. That is the reason that they're specific that way.
I'm not proficient with heavy weapons.
Ah.
I was like, I didn't think so.
I don't think you need to be.
I don't know if there's not. I guess you just have to take a feat for proficiency, because there doesn't seem to be any inbuilt way to gain heavy weapons.
I wouldn't necessarily assume so. I don't see why you need to be proficient with heavy weapons. Heavy weapons being things...
Like rapid launcher sniper rifle. I'm just saying, there are people in the world trained with that. I believe you just have to take
Grenade
the
launcher,
feat.
machine gun.
That'd be my guess. Is
Yeah.
you need a feat for that.
Extra super duper special training.
Yeah. It's like, yes, you actually have to be trained
saying.
in order to have that.
I imagine the National Guard's like the Boy Scouts, where you just get badges for everything you're proficient in.
I don't know, they might have hard days. Sometimes the Wi-Fi's down.
Yeah. I mean, come on. What are you going to do? Gotta earn a ribbon somehow.
So mean.
Yeah?
They do so much, and you're just so mean.
See, he's blaming you for this.
Wait, what? I thought he was blaming you.
Yep.
You're just agreeing, aren't you?
Yes.
But yeah, I got friends. I'll find somebody else to drive me over there.
Okay. Since
Call him out.
he didn't offer to give you a ride. Yeah, you can find someone that
Just
be
call
right.
him.
I want to call him.
No, just call him and be like, yeah, I don't feel like paying for a taxi. Come get me.
Now he gave me an order to disperse.
To be fair, it's a dragon.
Yeah, but I still feel like I can ride that for a while.
Yeah, you call around.
Come on, Travis, do that. I don't know. Didn't you tell me to disperse? Damn, Travis, that was 2 weeks ago.
And there was a dragon.
Yeah, you find someone to give you a ride. Someone that, from the bar, friend you made.
I just imagine he pulls up wearing the body armor on the outside, replaces the police patch with bartender patch.
Now the question is, you're going back to the scene where Dragon was. Do you take your weapon along with you?
No.
This is going to be a campaign where I'm going to have to give you a sidearm, isn't it?
I have a sidearm. It's at home. In a gun safe.
Where it's supposed to be.
Yes.
He's a civilian.
I'm not expecting... Well, I'm like half a civilian. I'm a weekend warrior.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not expecting to need to go around shooting things.
You're just like, I'm not being paid for this.
Those guns are heavy.
So yeah,
Alright, so
pictures and video of the dragon.
Corpse.
Yeah, corpse. Remains. You alright?
Alright, I've talked to the deputies we had out here. See if they checked. I would have called back out at some point to ask to check and see if they could reach I got a list from Travis? Yeah. From Travis last night of the party goers.
Oh, yeah. I can do that.
See if they were able to contact all of them because we heard that scream earlier. If not, I see if they could find him in the thing in the woods or if they found a body.
The one that disappeared in the woods? No, did not find. So far as not found, in the woods, they've only done a very basic look. I'm not around the immediate burnt area. They haven't gone further in than that.
It's inside the dragon.
Yeah, then want to get there and it's like, just the man for the job.
I walk out, oh good, you're here, where's your computer?
Bring out one of my tablets.
Yeah, plug it in. Plug my camera into his tablet, plug my phone into it, hook it up with the satellite, send them off to the people.
Yeah.
Pictures and video off to them.
Do you feel confident enough to open that up and see if there's a body in there?
I'm not doing that. You're out of your damn mind.
That's gross.
Nope. Not touching it. I've watched Alien. I'm not touching that corpse. You're out of your damn mind.
It's not a damn, it's a dragon.
I'm still not touching it.
Yeah.
Someone else can touch that first.
Fine, I'm willing to touch it first. Do you have the tools to open something like that up in your truck?
I'm gonna go with no. Not that I don't, but you can't use them. We're gonna backtrack. I'm tracking this thing today. I've got my own orders. Unplug camera, put it back. I'm like, you can come with if you want.
Well, yes, that's why I had him hold you. It's like, that would probably fit for a day. No. I tell the deputies, find someone to see if
Forensic
they can...
team.
Yeah.
That sounds like the job for a forensic team.
Yeah, to open that thing up and see if there's a body in there. We're missing a person. Call them the crime scene guys.
Look, to be fair, realize that crime scene guys is a lot of time you.
But I don't think I have a machete back in the truck, or a sword or chainsaw.
I have those things.
I do as well.
Yes, I know you do, and I know you're being obtuse about it. It's like, no.
No, you can see the hatchet on my back.
Yeah.
It's attached to my backpack.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, you may not use my hatchet for that. That's gross. Make him do it. And as I point to to Stevens, The guy who loses everything in a bet.
That's not my area of expertise.
I'm like, I don't even work for y'all. That's what I'm walking
You've worked
off.
for us many times.
We do give you a paycheck a lot of times.
Yeah, and I'm
Consulting.
doing my job tracking.
Yes.
Stevens lost his vest to Travis at the bar the other week.
I got a new one.
Yes. But Stevens, that comes out of our budget. Stevens,
Well, I won't lose this one.
You want to bet?
Stevens, going to town.
I'm walking past him.
No.
You want to bet?
Stevens, go into town, go to the hardware store, get a hacksaw and some knives, and bring them back. We have to open that up to see if we lost a person. Someone
I'm
could,
allowed to leave the scene?
and come right back after you get them.
Okay.
And bring coffee.
Yes, bring coffee for Johnson.
Wait, what? He doesn't get to tell me that.
Sugar. 2 creams. So walking into the woods.
Wait, is your last name Johnson?
No.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the other deputy.
It's still Gildersleeve.
Just giving them random names.
Yes.
I like me to understand that they have a name. You just
Well,
give-
his name is Stevens, and we've discussed this.
Well, we discussed that ahead of time.
Yes. No, I like the idea that we're now in control of your vertical and horizontal. We're giving NPC names at random.
Well, I was the one who... first of all, I was the one who screamed, and bring coffee, and you went, yes. And I'm like, sugar, 2 creams.
So, yeah, it seemed like you were talking about him.
No. Bring Steve Johnson coffee, because you're the one getting to leave. You don't have to get...
As I disappear,
Rollins.
I'm like, I'm going into the woods now.
Hold on.
How are you at tracking?
And he's gone.
Well, right now, relatively easy given how many of those trees the thing knocked down and on fire.
Well, you've already been back amongst that. He's actually going into the woods that remain.
Ah, okay. In that case, a +3.
Do you just go then?
No. I was trying to hold out long enough to get Austin in the group somehow, but I'm kind of getting the idea. Travis might go by the wayside, and we're gonna have to remake your character as like
How do
Johnson.
you feel like being Stevens?
Yeah.
I'm way too good at pool for that.
It'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay.
It'll be another thing where, for a little bit, he'll be separate. As long as eventually, if I keep tying him into things that happen, if eventually he'll just accept it and go with it, then it'll be fine.
Oh, okay.
Eventually, the National Guard will get called up.
Yeah. Okay.
Put him under the command of the local sheriff.
I'll be granted special dispensation.
So I head in following. Yeah. But as for tracking, no, I'm not doing tracking.
No, my point was just being you were going to have to track him because you
Oh no.
were letting him go at you.
Do I find a clean print?
Not around here now.
Okay, well, I'm tracking it back, and the second I'm finding a clean print, I'm setting up a cast and making a cast of it and taking pictures.
Okay.
Well, while I'm going, I'm taking my perception and looking for any signs of blood or anything else like that that might have been from our missing person.
Okay. You do find bits of dried blood throughout a lot of it.
But
The dragon was bleeding as it was coming through
yeah.
here, though.
I'm looking for giant pools, like if someone got bitten in half or something.
I'm like, is Stevens not bringing me coffee? What's wrong with you?
How is it going to get to you in the
You
woods?
just got there. Why didn't you get your own coffee?
Pull my thermos out. What's wrong with you?
It's not coffee. It's soup.
And this time you notice I am wearing a large gun.
Like, oh, someone decided to bring their big boy pants today.
Well, yes. Big boy pants are indeed called for today.
I don't actually own
The day
it.
after you fight the dragon.
Yes.
Today, all of days, ye have already killed dragon.
Gee, Rollins, why are you carrying that big gun around? Geez, Rollins, it's just a tracking job. What do you need to carry that big gun for? Gee, Rollins, why are you always bringing that big gun in your truck for? Boy, do you look stupid.
I don't make fun of you for your gun. They're dangerous. Oh. Well, yeah, no, Stevens, as we've proven, is not the brightest man. I made fun of his night goggles, which are indeed useful, but I didn't know why,
You know where I got those night vision goggles? They're Stevenson's.
I take out my cop notepad and start writing stuff down.
Can he now get me a coffee?
No, because then you would have to use, get a receipt and stuff for, the station.
You're totally paying me for this anyways.
Well, yes, but... And, one, we're out in the woods, and you have coffee right now.
Yes, but this is my coffee. I wanted to make Stevens get me a coffee.
And besides, if he wants coffee, just take it out of his pay.
Oh, no, that's what I'm writing down. I'm starting to try to calculate up how much of our, yearly budget goes into replacing Stevens' lost things.
Stevens might be getting in trouble.
It's a good thing he's the governor's nephew.
Yeah.
Just sending the note to the governor. Governor reading versus you. It's like, it's fine. And send the note to the governor's nephew and be like, just so you know, we do need new vehicles.
Yes.
We'd surely like your support in this year's policeman's ball.
Exactly. So, heading out along the trails.
You do find a track to set up. I'm guessing it's survival?
For what?
The track.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like
I
survival.
figured it'd be perception.
Just
I
fine.
doubled up on perception.
Tracking survival.
Usually.
Well, crap. I doubled up on perception.
Well, you'll spot those tracks.
Then has no...
Yes, last time it was perception.
Can he switch his double down to...
No.
That's horrible.
That's because he utilized that high perception last time.
Yes,
it has already become something of his advantage.
Because it was for tracking.
So, you could just...
You have found the tracks. You are now trying to follow them as they wind their way through.
As I complain for no reason when I roll an 18. 23.
Yeah, you're good. Take some time, though.
No,
there are definite
at full
points.
Speed.
It still takes time.
As in, time literally passes.
Do I ever find a good, decent enough track that
I already said you did that.
Oh, well then I make a plaster cast.
Yeah, I assumed you'd already done so.
And
I actually have you making your roll after that.
Oh,
because
marked it on GPS and took pictures of it. I'm like, we'll come back once it's dry.
Because it's further back. It's only once it's meandering its way through, and literally there are points where it's crossed this spot twice, and that kind of thing that you're having to do it.
I'm helpful.
So I heard party got canceled last night. Some sort of big gator?
That was origin dispersed.
Like 20 feet tall.
What?
It was huge.
It's a real big gator.
And flying. Check out the video.
Yeah, it was all sorts of mess. Set fire to the trees.
Knock over the bonfire.
What? Is everyone alright?
Maybe.
You know I got hurt.
We're missing like one guy. He heard a noise in the woods and decided to check it out, knowing there was a gator out there.
Go in the woods with a gator. Especially not a 20-foot... How is there a 20-foot tall gator?
I like that he doesn't assume long. He just goes with tall again.
You can go and look at it when we're up here.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, you want to look at it. There it is. Look how big it is.
Yeah, easy, right?
We go and gawk at the dead gator.
Because there's only one cop left. The other one's getting coffee.
Yeah.
And what's he going to do? Tell me no?
Don't pass the crime scene.
Don't contaminate it now. Yeah, it's a big gator.
They're getting ready to cut it open.
Neat.
Sheriff's having Stevens come back with the tools if we can manage to get him without losing him to someone on his way back.
Hey, Stevens, I bet you can't open that in one go.
Man, you should do that when he gets here. I can't. I'm working.
Sheriff told me I'm not allowed to mess with Stevens whilst we're working.
Oh yeah, get my truck and make sure all my stuff's there when I leave.
Okay.
Like I said, there's a possibility we have to turn Austin into a different character.
No, Austin goes, 1, 2, all 3 cups are here.
It's the whole town. No, I can wait. No, I can get home. Put out. Make sure I pin my no soliciting sign to if you're FBI, you still need a warrant.
Huh?
I'm expecting spooks. I don't know about you.
Because you put up green video of dragons.
Yeah, I put up a grainy streaky video. I'm expecting government cover-up. That's me.
Love how you work for the government, yet trust them completely not.
That's how he knows not to trust them.
Exactly. You work for someone, you know they shady.
Every restaurant I've ever worked for, I've seen some things.
Exactly. You work there, you know. So I put that sign up. And then, I don't know, practice shooting. It's like it takes some time. Play with the bow. It's not as expensive. I can just reuse arrows.
You guys make your way, and it seems to have meandered through for quite a while. You get a radio call.
Yep.
Stevens.
Mm-hmm.
Got your tools.
Okay. Well, you've dressed a deer before.
It's a little bigger than that.
Okay, you don't have to bleed it and hang it up.
I don't think I can hang that.
Neither do I. That's why you don't have to do it.
Alright,
Unless you just want to go the, easy way in.
what?
It has a really big mouth. You could just go check that way.
That is not funny.
You could go in the other way, too.
Yes.
Like, there's 3 options here.
Yes, Rolen advises you could go in the other way.
Yeah? Well, I don't work for him.
Just tell me if we lost someone in there.
So probably by this point you've reached the point where you found last night, where you entered the woods last night, when it had originally been spotted. Carry on past there. About 5 minutes later, you get a call from Johnson. Steven's arms, burnt.
Told you!
On the move.
Told you.
I'm actually going to have to take him up to town.
Yeah, take him to the hospital.
Alright, yeah. Be careful.
Was it the blood or...
There's something in it.
Okay.
Told you.
No, you made vague illusions of what you did.
I said I've seen the alien. I'm not going to be the first one. I told you.
That's actually what he said.
Yeah. Now I feel bad for Stevens.
I feel great for my axe. Not melted at all.
I go back to the list, cross some stuff off. Yes, I call up to a base, let them know that Stevens is going to the hospital for some either chemical burns or something.
No, I just turn around, covered head to foot with bandages from all my burns, and go, "Oh, the poor baby."
Oh no. What did he get into?
The thing that happened last night seems to be caustic.
Oh, so he's working.
Yeah.
Good for him.
So he was working. Good for him.
He wasn't playing Five Finger Fillet this time?
But you got about an hour more tracking it back from where you'd found last night. Until you reach an area where the actual tracks, are dead. And it's an area where there's some broken around branches and stuff all around. But you've seen a few areas where it seems to have done that. Probably just decided to clear space for itself. But you'll need a perception check here. You want to make one you can.
So like 18. No.
11... 14. I rolled very poorly.
Yeah, 4 plus 7. No.
Plus I get advantages in my chosen terrain.
9. I forget, I got another plus 5 from 2 passive.
But yeah, you kind of notice burns, unusual burns on the trees. Basically looking like electric burns.
As
So
opposed
there's
to...
Lichtenberg lines.
That literally means burns in the shape of lightning. It's what lightning does when it burns things.
Yes.
It actually burns that pattern into people.
Mm-hmm. And you can decorate wood by applying a special treatment to it and putting electrodes to the sides, and it burns Lichtenberg lines into it. It looks really cool.
Neat.
Yeah.
Neat. Wow, that's
electricity.
Yep.
Alright, so I checked that out a bit closer.
Yeah.
The Lichtenberg getting around. Was there storms last night? I don't remember a storm.
Pull up the tablet, check back a couple days, nothing. Take a couple pictures, then start searching the internet for Lichtenberg lines.
Start
And trees.
sniffing the trees.
Yes.
Seeing how burnt it smells.
It had been
Trying to see how
Midday.
recent it is.
midday yesterday, so
Pretty fresh.
Look around.
I'm like, so it's a gigantic... It's a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Caustic blood. And shoots lightning everywhere.
I don't know. Let's look around, see if I can find any other things around. Gonna, if I can, take an investigation check
okay.
to search around.
Look for clues. Sorry, I
With
already
my
touched-
mighty two.
I was like, I picked those dice up. They're ruined now.
Yeah, you did. At the beginning, you put my blood.
Everyone says I'm a crazy person for being superstitious.
Hey, you rolled
Sometimes
like a, you
I'm
rolled
just
like
right.
a 1 on that.
I rolled a
perception.
7.
All right.
The
Let's
one
like
before
a
that
1.
was an 18.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, my investigation is 4, 8, 10. 10 on 2. Not too bad.
But I'm still not sure what you're investigating.
Well, seeing if there are any other strange objects.
He's looking for hidden things, searching for clues.
If all I can find in this clearing is the Lichtenberg lines, well, that's all there is. But
Can I do a knowledge
Awesome.
of nature on that?
Also, it's only a clearing because something seems to have broken away branches. There are lots of broken away branches on the ground.
Yeah.
I don't suppose I can do a knowledge of nature
Sure.
on what would cause such things besides lightning.
16... 18.
Probably one of the things you notice is they don't seem to have spawned from above the trees because lightning doesn't seem to have started hitting it at the top.
So
but
it like hit
seems
it
to
on the
have
side and
Yeah,
burst up.
burst upward. Otherwise, various different types of electricity can do that.
But not hit it from the side like that.
If that was the source where it was coming from, but
Pictures.
I mean, you can
Pictures, videotape.
I mean, there are, because ultimately, I mean, some of the things also you can find would be, in East Online, would be like, there are tools that create that kind of lightning that big, ball at the end and use, and that's what's used for the art and that kind of thing. So those could hit from the side just as well, because they're going to be down there. It's just not a naturally occurring.
Yep, pictures. Like, where's your investigation kit? Did Stevens lose it?
No, I've taken
Probably
pictures.
not.
I'll go along and see if I can. Is there only one tree with this mark or multiple?
It's multiple. It's the trees all around this area where.
Okay, I'll see if any line was formed or any.
It's like Terminator. Shows up with the lightning, creates the glass on the ground, completely naked. That's why I didn't have no clothes.
Dragons notoriously are bad at wearing clothes.
Yes.
And I'll tell you why. We never find anything that matches their scales or is in their size. It's either one or the other, every time.
No, I checked, so it's more spherical than anything. An equal distribution, no more of them on one side than the other.
Yeah.
Okay. So, something, and take out tools to measure, see if it's about the same size as the dragon.
But bigger.
Bit bigger. And the tracks don't continue on from here?
Spot it probably landed. Could have flown and
Check up and see if the
not really all that many branches broken up there, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I checked the direction in which the branches broke. Did they break up or down?
the ones that are actually broken, a lot of them are outward.
Yeah, but did they break from force that hit upwards or force that went downwards?
Some of them did one, some of them did the other.
It's like an explosion because it teleported in. Because we have fantasy creatures, it means all rules of fictions are out the window.
Well, then I immediately assume that we're now in Fantasyland, and I try to fly.
That's not going to work. You don't know the magic spell. Come on, man. This is
No,
basic.
as far as I know, all you have to do is think a happy thought.
Yeah.
Dude,
Well-
this is fantasy, not fairy tale.
I go ahead and take some scrapings from the burn marks of the trees into some evidence bags.
Ah, yes, this is...
It's burnt!
it's wood.
Hey, I don't know. It could be radioactive or something. Who knows?
And you just handled it with your bare hands.
No, with a knife and an evidence bag.
A plastic bag.
Yeah.
Notorious.
Plastic. You're notorious for being very good at shielding from radiation.
Yes.
That's why if you put something in a plastic bag, can't microwave it.
Yep. Just stops it entirely.
Wait, you can't?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Like, okay, let's go see what kind of job Stevens did on the corpse. If this is as far as this goes back.
I go back the exact way we came so I can pick up my casting, which is probably dry by now.
Yes.
It's like you have a GPS. Why don't you go the direct path to that casting versus meandering along the dragon trail?
I don't know. Yeah, go back to the casting.
Yeah.
Okay, find your way back as I wander off through the woods.
It's like I can follow it. Well, maybe.
Difficult things, man.
I just checked the cell phone. It's like, fine. Head back to the farm.
In general, if I go that way, I reach the clearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I basically go, you need to go that way,
Yeah.
as I walk off into the woods.
Yeah, you make your way out and come out over there. Yeah. Hang out at home.
And just to be funny, when I'm 4 steps into the woods, I step behind a tree and do a hide check and wander off. Because I can hide at full speed.
Like, there may be dangerous things in these woods.
No, I'm doing it to you.
No. I
It's like 4
paying
steps
attention.
into
He's
the woods
looking
and
the
I
other
just-
way, going the direction you told
No,
him
no,
to go.
or 4 steps into the woods, I disappear.
Yeah, you actually have to hide from him in order for that.
I just did.
Yeah, you can't just make a check without being
I
hidden.
stepped behind a tree and hid. I just said that. It's like you don't listen.
To which he can look around the tree, and it doesn't.
Yeah, which you would have to move, and I'm moving and hiding at the same time. It's a sneak check. In the woods,
Either way,
there's
I'm
plenty
not
of
paying
cover.
attention to you.
Yeah, there's plenty of cover, Adam. It's
Yeah,
perfectly
yeah, I
covered.
don't see you.
My point
But
being,
I'm
that's
also
how
not
it
paying
works. If he is
attention.
actually watching you do that, then you can't hide like
Sure you
that.
can.
That's not how it
You
works.
move behind a tree
You
and then
have
you
to
just
have
move
the
off.
ability that the elves have, and you don't.
I totally do.
No, you're human.
I'm a Gildersleeve. I can do anything.
And you might, but it's a later level.
Anything.
Gildersleeve is a pretty helping name.
No, it's the same name as my last character, John Gildersleeve, who was...
Yeah, who was an elf?
So I head back to the clearing, go to the body and see what... kind
You
of
make your way back, yeah.
and see what kind of mess Steven's made of the body.
You see, basically, you see a gouge into the gut of the thing that has some spot, and you can tell where it's burnt some of the ground below.
Yeah.
Looks like he managed, if anything, to stab some sort of tool straight in.
And I don't see a handle or tool still wedged in there.
No.
Well, there.
You do see a few extra tools sitting not too far away, though.
Yeah.
You want to try?
No. It's like, nope, this is a job for professionals when they come out to town.
I don't
Want to
suppose
make a knowledge medicine?
Sure.
I'm trained in that. I'm not good at it, but I do have proficiency. Which gives me a +1.
That's +3. Yeah. 17.
17? There's a fair chance if there was a body in there.
If that acid is straight from the gut, yeah, it's dissolved.
Yeah.
No, I'll go back out, set up where the other two were, and start making phone calls to the people on the list. See if we're missing anyone.
So, did they get my email? I emailed it to the EPA people, the video
The
and
Wildlife
photographs.
Association?
Yeah.
They haven't responded.
Because they could reach me. I have a sat phone.
Alright, so yeah, you've done some practicing. What do you do?
Day off. If I got a day off, I'm just going to sit around and lounge.
Okay.
You know, practice, drink, watch TV, play on the computer. I got things to do. Work around the house. Whatever needs doing.
Okay.
I was like, unless something comes up, I'm just going to keep going about my day like normal. Wait, expect me to build a bunker?
No, we
Why do
expected
you
you
need
to already
two
have a
bunkers?
bunker.
Yeah, why do you need 2 bunkers for?
Why do I need one bunker?
2 sheds. 2 sheds, Johnson.
Yeah, so I go and pick up my casting, and then I go back to the truck.
Yeah.
And I put my casting in the truck, and I drive off to the college.
He didn't even say hello to you.
Yep, I was just sitting there, wave at you, going,
Yeah, as I walk by, I just told you.
Don't want anything. Okay. So it's now just you at the scene of the accident?
The scene of the attack. We're going with attack.
You could
Where
go take.
where you guys attacked a wild animal.
No.
No,
It's
wild-
all valorous.
Yeah,
We
no.
were under an attack.
No,
We defended
a
ourselves.
wild animal attacked some party goers.
And through a car. You can go take pictures of the
That's
vehicle.
nonsense. I'm fine. Never attacked me.
You
I was
were
smart
not
enough-
the only
I
party
was smart
goer.
enough to turn my car off and silence my phone. I ain't no dummy.
Who was there when it actually... It was... The only other guy was...
Guy who's-
Avery and the guy that was in the car that got thrown.
Yeah.
He would left his car on like a dummy.
Anyone that had left before... when you said too...
Yeah.
You're able... they're able to...
Wait,
get hold
wait,
of
wait.
him.
One of them drove away.
Johnson's and Stevens showed up with coffee. Where's Stevens' coffee?
They probably
Before
brought
I
it back
leave.
in the...
No. He was hurt. I guarantee you he didn't grab his coffee.
Could still be in their patrol vehicle.
Yeah,
that they left
whichever
with.
of the vehicles got left sitting there, it's sitting on the hood.
Just comes back.
Picture. Said to Stevens. Thanks for the coffee.
I see, there's a point where it makes sense, and there's a point where you're just being an ass.
I put it back.
Steven sends you back a picture of a ticket that says misappropriation of police resources.
Send him a picture of his night vision goggles. Do you want to play with? Do you want to play this game? But no, I pick it up, take a picture of me with this coffee, put it back on my hood, and send it to him. With a thanks for the coffee as I go into my car and drive to the university, laughing.
Harassing a man.
Yes, we're friends. Of course, I'm harassing him.
But yeah, you also learn the gentleman from the vehicle is pretty broken, but seems he will make it. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
But
he was able to walk-ish out of the thing after we pulled him out.
we have called someone in for psychiatric consideration, but there are some concerns. May have rattled his brain, but
it's like
if
it's concerns about the big animal who threw his car, that happened. We have the car. It was thrown.
Yeah, he's making claims of a fire-breathing dragon. I'm gonna have to.
Well,
Fire-breathing crocodile.
Get it straight.
well, just make sure his health is taken care of. It's like
I don't want to go to the psych ward.
yeah, no, don't put him in the psych ward. Just make sure he's patched up, and it's like I think he's doing fine. He'll be fine.
Yeah, give them a call on my way to the university. The people I sent the pictures and videos off to.
Wildlife Association.
There we go. I don't know what you're calling them.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I give them a
Yes,
call.
the WA.
3 times now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I gave him a call. So did you get the pictures
Yep.
and the video?
Yeah.
Pretty weird, huh?
Weird. Yeah.
I tracked it back to where it came in, and it seemed to have freaking teleported. There's more pictures and video on the way. I'm driving the tooth up to the university. It'd be great if you could give them a call and get me someone to science it out.
Yeah. We have someone. They'll be around.
And yeah, I also have a plastic cast of one of the footprints I found. That was the best one I found. You big brains are gonna have to figure out what the hell's going on here, because I'm just in charge of finding and shooting stuff, and you know that.
Do you have an idea for the concept of the scale that cast is, by the way? 'Cause it's about yay.
It is big.
Yeah, no.
It's
Just so you realize what
it's in the trunk of your
in the
truck.
in the truck
in the bed of your truck. Yeah, it's like
my truck has a camel cover on the back.
Shell.
Yeah, it's the one with the shells.
Yeah.
I use it for transporting all of my equipment.
I'm just making sure you realize what you
No, it's
hauled
freaking
out.
huge.
Yeah.
So some of that's showing the project measurements, and like, yeah, and I'm on my way there to drop off the tooth for analysis.
Yeah, we'll be in.
So you probably want to get someone down there sooner rather than later.
Yeah, we have someone scheduled up. They'll be there. You just said a few days.
Everyone's so
I get
impatient.
the feeling that you're not seeing how this is a very weird
It
event.
seems like you said there was a dragon. It also seems like it is dead.
It'll sit.
Probably want to get to the body before it decomposes or catches everything on fire with its acid blood.
Acid blood.
Yeah, one of the sheriffs has now been injured. One of the sheriff's deputies has been injured by stabbing the
We had
thing
no
with
report from that
acid.
last night, and we did have reports of it bleeding.
Yeah, well, he stabbed him to the stomach, I believe. It dissolved the dude's whatever he did to stab it with. It's Stevens.
again. They
don't know.
Trust me, this is funny.
Well, it doesn't sound funny, but we have someone scheduled when they can be there. We can send someone who is really no more skilled, possibly less so, than you. Or we can wait until we actually have someone available that can actually try and figure out what's going on.
What's your hurry? It's 3 days, man.
Yeah.
You guys are on like a crazy timetable. You gotta take too stressed. You got too much coffee.
It's a freaking dragon.
Dude, it's
Huh?
just a dragon.
It's like we felt like maybe it would take priority off some other case. Oh, this one's
Sheriff
really
Hunter, oh
odd.
god, it's a dragon. Hunter, oh man, it's a dragon. Me, man, it's a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not like there were 3 of them. And that one's dead.
All right.
Certainly, this will never happen again.
Yes.
So I drive out to the university.
Yeah. And by the time you got there, you have a message with that has a number to call.
Yeah, you call them.
Yeah.
Which building you in? This is...
Biology.
Like the one lab, man.
I have Rolen Gildersleeve in here drop off samples.
Yeah! It's a dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll meet you at the entrance to the Smithfield Biology Center.
All right. Which building is that? I didn't exactly make it to university, you understand.
Just follow the signs.
You're
You
not
can
very
read,
helpful.
can't you?
I didn't make it to university. Well, can you read?
There's not signs that says, the building that you need is this way.
But
Smithfield Biology Center is on signs.
Yeah, on the building.
No, actually, like at most of the intersections.
I know, I didn't make it to university.
Signs, man.
Yeah.
Signs.
I don't know. This is a weird universe where no one gives a crap about dragons.
I don't give a crap about dragons. Not
You-
nobody.
And the government don't care about dragons.
And I'll care about the dragon when the government tells me to care. Mm-hmm. And then pays me.
Specifically pays me.
Or if another dragon shows up, I will care a lot more when another one shows up.
yeah,
Once this isn't just a one-off thing.
Yeah, once this becomes like a pattern, then you got my attention. Right now, I'm worried about government coming in and knocking on my door.
You're about 40% less conspiracy theory than I thought you were going to be.
Hey, a good conspiracy theory needs to be grounded in reality.
government experiments on
You find
lizard.
it relatively easily.
I'm thinking that. That's why I'm expecting GIs.
You got a bit of a scrawny, messy-haired, as far as you're concerned, kid standing at the entrance to the door.
Now just stand there and yell "nerd" directly into his face.
Okay, so I get out and grab the tooth. I'm like, all right, here's some teeth.
Yeah, and you're just handed with their hand. He actually puts on a glove.
Like,
You
you
gotta
want to see
get-
the casting?
Sure.
I got a casting of his footprint. Day back, open up the back of the truck. It was a rifle.
What'd you dig it out or something, or?
You know,
Nah.
You want to see the video? Pull out the
Yeah.
phone, the camera.
Do you have his video or just the one you took this morning?
I have the one I took of the
Okay.
animal, which was detailed pictures and videos of the whole thing, including measurements.
Okay, yeah, but it's
Yeah.
dead, but yeah.
Yeah. And like,
And also, rulers and stuff probably next to that casting, being
Yeah.
several feet wide.
Man, it's like some sort of. It's like a
It
dinosaur.
looks like a big ass dragon. It was breathing fire and crap. I'm burnt from it. Also, check this out. And I show him the Lichtenberg lines and the place. I'm like, this is where I tracked it to. And look at all the trees. Everything's burst out like it exploded in the middle of a clearing. It created a clearing by blowing up in the middle of it. And check out the Lichtenberg lines.
That's not natural.
Yeah, and they're like, we'll be out there in 3 days. Like, this isn't interesting as hell.
They do what we do. We've got to. Want to step in the lap?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, he'll lead you through.
I'll lock it up.
Yeah. Presumably, you have firearms in there.
Just the one. The other one is always with me.
Is it small enough that he's not just seeing it?
Well, he can try and see it.
I mean, there's a
Point
sign.
being, there will be signs, no firearms.
Oh, those are cute.
Yeah, point being,
If there's
are
not
you-
force fields, it's not stopping me.
It's not like in a holster at your hip out in the open.
No, it's in the
Yeah.
concealment holster.
That's exactly what I was saying.
Like,
That other one, you can't conceal. So I don't know.
Oh, you want to bet?
Anyways,
There are plenty of long bags and other stuff you could slide that into and carry around. And it's like, no, this is my backpack.
It's just you don't just carry around your cello?
No.
That's just my cello case.
Yeah, I'll badge you in, take you up to the lab. So, when we last did you were hanging out by yourself at a
Yeah.
scene of attack.
Eventually I'll have them come replace me with another set of deputies, because I assume we have more than 2.
You probably, not including the lady that works at the office, you are probably one of 5 people in the town.
In the town.
There's only 5 people here.
total.
No, 5 officers. 5. So, including her, as far as the police office that you work for, you are one of 6.
Yeah,
And one is the lady that completely just runs the office.
Yeah, and one of them's injured, and Johnson's been working for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Well,
You also have the owner of this land, you know, is still in lockup.
Yeah.
And his wife is staying in a hotel, and from the last reports you heard, has no intention of going home at this point.
yeah.
She's kind of in a panic and afraid of going back.
Yeah. Yeah, in that case, I'll just set up for basically the afternoon, trying to do what work I can get done here, paperwork and stuff on the computer. Also call in that lady, let her know if any, other weird, unnatural stuff happens in town to radio me up. We may have to look at those more than we normally would for the normal drunks.
Okay.
But other than that,
If the drunks start raving again, let's
Probably
listen
giving
to
out
it.
orders that everyone should carry rifles in their vehicles.
yeah. Just dole out the bigger ones just as a side thing in the trunks. But yeah, then I just, until probably around, 5 or 6, I'll do work in the my truck on my laptop. And I'll head back into town.
Alright. Having fun over there.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm patient.
yeah, nice lab.
I can wait for things to pick up.
Yeah. Basically, getting in there, he puts it in a sealed container, and chip spits off that he can then put in various chemicals and tries to figure things out. At some point, seems boring after a bit, but at a certain point, he does at least say, he's like, I mean, we don't have dragon DNA to match it to.
I know.
And
I get to name it, right? Draconis Gildersleeve.
That's
Just
not
saying.
how naming works.
If we're discovering a new thing, I'm naming it.
But I am going to send away for some
And generally,
reports.
it'd be whoever actually identifies it. They'd give it to you if they wanted to.
I'm bigger than him.
Yes, but you are not, as he quoted, a nerd.
I didn't call him a nerd.
He did. And he can tell that you think that. Scrawny little dude, he can feel the pressure coming off of you.
No, my first instinct is, no, we should take this to the smart people.
Yes, the nerds, as it were.
It's not a bad thing. I'm in charge of finding and killing
For example,
things.
let's
I'm
look at
not
us in
smart.
real world.
Yeah.
But he's saying something that is like, I mean, I don't have like a fresh list of information on what we know on dinosaur, but I mean, even that's going to be patchy, and not sure if it would match or something like that.
Even if just looking at the DNA, if it's using different telomeres or matching up in non-helix, there are plenty of stuff you can do just to say that's not from this world in normal testing that this guy could do. And it's like
It would, in general, find a lot of matches though that would make it seem like an animal.
Oh, okay. But that would still take a couple days
Yeah, he's.
to run the DNA. It's like,
Yeah,
that
the
is
point being,
definitely-
it's enough that, within a couple hours, he can figure out this isn't just something that's readily, easy to figure out and match by putting in the bit that I can get right now in a database and having it say, oh, it's this. It generally looks like an animal. far as anything more, it's like it'll take more time and tests. But
All right.
In fact, it might take about 3 days.
I'm gonna send. All right. Well, you know who to send it to.
yeah, gotcha.
I got a long drive back. You got any questions? You got my number.
Yeah.
All right. You have a good day.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
All right. Swagger out of there.
Man's man. You make your way back.
Now I go back home and go back to sleep.
Heal up.
Yes.
Enjoy your day off.
Yeah.
Do anything else more exciting? Just hang around home. All right.
Hedge my bets, look for dragons that look like that, and memorize their weaknesses, whatever they might be.
You just start searching online for dragons, like
Yep. Just in case. Not gonna go out and like buy an anti-tank rifle or nothing, but knowledge is power.
None of the dragons you find are listed as being weak to anti-tank rifles, anyways.
I imagine they would be. I imagine there's not much that isn't weak to an anti-tank rifle.
It's super effective.
If Bob's rifle could do it, then an anti-tank rifle could do it better.
That's undeniably true.
That's the point. Just look for anything else. They do this, they're clumsy, just whatever. Just get a nice little smattering of this is how dragons act. I might spend like an hour on it, maybe. Probably right before bed.
He just hits the Wikipedia page for dragons.
Just look up common myths. Just in case it's not a one-off.
Yeah. Take the rest of the day as I normally do. Maybe go check the site again tomorrow.
Yeah, but not to tomorrow.
Yes, but basically
Something happens tomorrow. I'm trying to end today.
Yeah, basically start getting back into a normal routine unless something happens.
And you wait for tomorrow for that.
Check the fire extinguisher. It's fine. I check it regularly.
Yeah, you get to bed. You do get word before that they have Stevens patched up.
Mm-hmm.
Does seem to be some sort of strong acid.
Nah.
Told you.
No, and now I'm just thinking of cleaning a deer, and don't you usually try to cut it open first so you don't puncture the stomach or anything?
Yeah.
Like, start peeling the skin back first?
No, you cut it down the middle and you pull out all of its guts.
Yeah.
Because there's no reason to drag it back.
You can't do that with something that's bigger than you.
Sure you can.
He just tried to get
Bears
through
are
the
bigger
flesh.
than you.
You underestimate the power conversion for pulling.
Yeah.
He didn't have.
You don't
always.
have to pull it up. This is
Yeah,
field
no,
dressing.
I
All
kind of...
he really did was try to get through the flesh.
Yeah, I would have started at the throat myself and, got under
You
there.
told him that you're trying to find something in his stomach, so that's where he went.
Steven's a master of thinking forward.
Yes. I should go straight to it, yes. Not like
I'd
any of
say
the other
you're
kills
dumber
I
than a pile
played.
of rocks, but I don't want to offend the rocks.
That quarry puts people to work.
Yeah, Skippy.
So the next day...
Next day, let's go with a luck check.
7.
So, 6.
Oh, we got all of us, not just one.
9. Very lucky.
A 17.
17.
Also, if it's ever just one of us, please say one of you take a luck check. Mm-hmm. Okay. So I don't take that from someone by rolling first.
No,
In Warfare, that's the better way to do it. You're right. Never mind. No.
Just in that case, whoever goes first.
Yes. Just let it be the. Okay.
You should probably just let me go first every time.
I believe he has higher luck.
+1.
Plus 3.
No, well, okay then.
But he rolls so well.
Ironically,
on the luck check.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta get that luck back somewhere. I'm sinking it in the normal rolls.
Yeah.
Just building it up.
Alright. Let's see.
You're the lucky one, Dragon bursts through your wall. Fight it!
No.
You win! You Zoidberg out of there.
Yeah, Yeah, yes, you got normal routine. probably have work today, though.
Yeah, I'm going to work.
Yeah. You get ready. You probably, I'm guessing it's not super early job to get into, but...
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, you make your way there. What do we do?
Normal routine. So,
Take
if
a
I
look
have
around.
today on, start.
Any new unmarked vans in my driveway? In the road next to my house?
Nope. None. You were very lucky.
Check the night security footage. You don't got cameras?
No.
That's weird.
See, just 40% less paranoid and
Do
conspiracy.
you know why I don't have cameras? It's a lot of effort.
And money.
I'm okay with no, the money thing's whatever. I'm okay with security that requires minimal effort. Fire extinguisher? Sure. Lock some doors? Sure. Gun in the safe? Yeah, absolutely. But cameras, I have to check those, make sure they transcribe to a drive, back up the drive, review the footage. Ugh. Putting the cameras up, the wiring. That is way more effort than I'm willing to go through. I have a gun.
Come at me, bro.
I mean, it's in a safe, so more realistically, I have a blunt instrument. But
What,
I'm
the
really
safe?
strong.
Yes.
I'm killing you with a gun! Safe!
Why'd you hit him with the safe? Well, the gun was in the safe. And I couldn't get it open.
I bought a Taurus, so I figured if I shook it enough, it might just go off.
But it's in the safe, so it's fine. Also, who keeps the gun in the safe loaded? Seems like that's just unnecessarily risky.
I think if the idea is that you have to get it in a moment's notice, that's why you do
Well, at the
that.
very least, you have your magazine in there, and that's loaded. But the gun itself should be empty. If you've got time to get into the safe, you've got time to load the gun.
You mean just rack it once? There shouldn't be one in the chamber, but...
No, like the magazine's out.
Oh, okay.
The gun is emptied. Like I said, if I've got time to get into the safe, I've got time to load the weapon.
I don't know. Dustin has that little hand safe where you go, boop, 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 take out gun.
Yeah, that's just... I have a gun for protection. But if I'm in a moment's notice, I don't need to be firing a weapon in that situation.
Yes.
No, he needs to be bashing people with a safe.
No, I am much better at hitting somebody with an instrument than I am with using a gun.
So I assume you just have a baseball bat next to your bed.
I'm
also.
assuming you have a sword or a machete next to your bed.
I have both of these things. I have both a baseball bat and a machete. And a compound bow.
Next to the bed, just arrows everywhere in the house.
Just
Just so you can pull.
No. But I am proficient with both unarmed and improvised weapons.
Yes.
Like safes.
Yeah, just whatever I got at hand. I've got 18 strength. Everything's a weapon.
Yeah.
No, with that proficiencies too, yes. Literally everything is a weapon. You grab the machete, deadly weapon. Grab the baseball bat, deadly weapon. Grab an orange, deadly weapon.
Improvised weapon.
Anyways, of all things, though, you have certainly been working overtime the last couple of days. So as far as do you have to work is kind of on you.
Yeah, no, it's like, I check up on Stevens, see how his chemical burns are doing, and then just check in with the desk lead.
I ain't listening to you again.
Well, you have to listen to me again, but...
Look what you did!
Well, it's your job to listen to me. Also, you've cleaned a deer. You start at the neck, you go down.
That's an extra 15 feet!
But
It's not an extra 15
hold on.
feet on the deer.
He gave it to you. Now you yank him to punish him for cutting corners.
Yeah.
He gave you that one.
if you had started that way, you probably wouldn't have gotten burned. Now, would you have? You wouldn't
I
have
don't
fractured the
know.
stomach. But anyways, I'm calling to check up on you. Say that I am sorry you got hurt.
You should be sorry.
Yes. And basically just check up on him. Let him know he's appreciated.
I did leave those tools there on site. You may want to make sure.
I already grabbed them.
Okay.
And
Since you're being a big baby, we cleaned up after you.
yes. And Rolen didn't really take your coffee. It just went bad on the hood.
Doesn't matter.
Either way, after I get done with him, I call Death's Lady to see if there's any other strange occurrences been reported or not. If not, I'll have a lazier day, do some research of my own online, see if nationally there's been any other incidents or anything like this.
No, nothing else strange, really. And then as far as what you look up, you are able to find what he has posted. Although there doesn't seem to be much of anyone taking it serious by any means. But other than that, even things of that level, you're not seeing much else.
Okay. Feeling better?
I'm down to 1 damage.
There you go. Now, if you had 1 damage on you the night before last, that would have been bad.
Yep, I would have died.
Well, you would have been unconscious and stable. No. Zero's bleeding out in 5th.
Hey, you get 3 death saves.
Yeah.
But,
So yeah, just also like him, except far more in depth, go into different lores of dragons and stuff.
He looks it up like it's a job.
Yeah, no, I'm actually doing research and stuff versus, surface.
and you find lots of things from fiction.
Yeah, exactly.
Which are a lot of things that contradict each other as well.
Yeah, no, I'm making a list of, supposed abilities, supposed weaknesses, where they cross and say they're different, and different things. See which, and check marks.
Huge differences in culture.
Oh, yeah, no. I focus mainly on the European-style dragons versus Asian serpent dragons, or even, things like the Quetzalcoatl in, southern... Quetzalcoatl, yeah. And southern dragons.
I'm going to go to the local, whoever would sell TNT, store, Walmart.
No!
That's what I do with my day, is I drive around and find explosives.
Nope.
There's explosives that are legal to own.
Yeah, there's not a shop in this town that has that.
I go and find them. It's the internet, baby. I can find them.
Oh, yeah, no.
You can find things to order online.
No, I find a local shop, or a shop somewhere in the area that sells them.
Oh, that probably doesn't
There's
exist.
a quarry. There's explosives around here somewhere.
And they order online and have it sent to them.
Yeah, I'm going to drive around until I can find a place to pick them up.
In the area, the best you find is basically an all-year fireworks shop. Now, there are some things that are decent there.
Now, I go to the local gun store and pick up the high-impact explosives. They sell them. They're little things that you mix them together and you shoot them with bullets and they explode. They actually explode really good.
What?
I think those are probably more of a showy and less of a damaging.
No, they're really not.
What, an explosive like that?
Yeah.
Tannerite?
Yeah. Works great.
Okay.
I blew up a pumpkin at 300 yards and got hit with in the neck with a piece of it and it hurt.
Yes, if you bought enough Tannerite. I actually did as a suggestion. Apparently, to own dynamite, you need an explosives license, a hazmat license to move it, and you have to have a licensed storage container for it. So the
Tannerite. Anyone can explode.
Yeah, so the major suggestion was just buy a lot of Tannerite.
Stuff works great.
You just have to buy a lot more.
So long as you're not trying to demolish a building.
And they do not have a huge amount.
The example they use is using it to get rid of beaver dams.
And trees.
Yeah.
You can find a few. Let's call that 4
pounds?
However it's sold block.
It's powder. Comes with containers. You mix them together.
You get 4 packs of that.
You get significantly less than you would like, but you get
More than nothing.
That's all that I wanted.
You want a lot, you gotta order online, man.
Yeah.
You know the government likes it when you search. Buy dynamite. Obtain dynamite.
Yeah. I do kind of wonder how they like the research I did make in this document.
I don't think they care.
These days, not really.
Yeah,
Lots of people search stuff a lot.
Yeah.
Your name goes on a list. to see if you actually ever buy anything.
I didn't.
He did government.
Yeah, and if he did buy, if he does buy, name goes up the list.
He has problems with certain art institutions.
What?
Give me all this stat. I'll pay you back.
No, that's less funny. So how much damage does that do? Can I just pick one?
Hold on, let me see the book. And what is this? Thermite?
Tannerite.
Tannerite, okay. I have that one.
Now, thermite's very hot, less explodey.
Doesn't really explode at all.
You just
What would
burn
it be?
straight down.
What? Tannerite?
Yeah, what would it be? Is it shrapnel? Is it
It's
fire? Is it...
it would be Sonic.
Sonic,
There's no
okay.
shrapnel in it yet.
Okay.
You would have
I mean,
to
at
add
all,
shrapnel.
I'm totally not going to make a homemade explosive
Yeah,
device.
C4 is Sonic.
I don't know if it has a... Does it have enough pressure wave to actually hurt people, or would you have to make it into a pipe bomb to make it actually deadly?
Well, most things you need to turn into a pipe bomb to make them actually deadly.
Making pipe bombs is not kosher.
No, it's not kosher at all.
No. It's pipe bomb. That's very bad.
Yeah, well, I figured I'd
Let's go with 2d6 Sonic. Sounds like
and
goes off when shot.
blast wave.
Let's see. What do I do that? Do you have something that you know would be?
Probably 10-foot diameter, 5-foot radius. For one.
I have no idea.
Yeah, sure.
Of the many things I am not.
5
I'm
foot.
not an explosives
Radius?
expert.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes it less than the normal explosives that are in there, and as far as something you can get standard, sure. Yeah.
Put like 3 pounds in a pumpkin. And they go boom.
Yeah, if you get enough of it, yeah, I'm sure.
It's really fun.
Oh, I have no doubt. It's
I
floating
put
things
a
outside.
bowling pin on top of a pound of it. It went like 100 feet in the air.
See, that's the problem. To get, an explosion like that, you probably have to use pounds at a time.
No, that was about a half pound.
Huh.
Half pound, something like that. It was just in a kind of
Cup.
flower pot type thing where the blast went up.
Yeah.
But you had to go out of town to get it, so that took a bit of a trip to.
That's all I didn't do anything else.
Yeah.
It's not like the sheriff called me asking what I was doing.
Certainly nothing illegal, sir.
I wouldn't be buying any kind of explosives right now.
Would you really be all that surprised if the guy that just helped you find a dragon decided, I need some explosives?
No, if anything else, I just think that thing breathed fire. Would explosives go off if you had them on you, if it breathed fire at you?
Nope.
Ah.
It requires a high pressure
ballistic.
sonic charge.
Alright.
Probably be ballistic.
Huh?
Does it have to be shot?
Yeah. It
Ballistic.
requires
Ballistic damage.
very
Ballistic
high
is
impact.
actually...
Yeah.
Sonic is a damage type. Ballistic is a different damage type.
Yeah. But no, it's like C4. You can catch C4 on fire and it burns. Doesn't explode.
So yeah, coffee, breakfast, research most of the day.
Yeah, you were. You tell your story?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no,
There's
you-
a 20-foot tall crocodile. As tall as the morning is long. I heard them shooting at it, making all manner of mess. Set the trees on fire.
Which wasn't
The
me.
The sheriff set the
Wasn't
trees
me.
on fire?
I don't know. I think it might have been some sort of like radioactive crocodile. Had like fire for blood.
Yes.
You're
You're lucky you made it out alive.
Right?
Kind of glad they came in and told us not to show up. Sorry we missed your party.
Yeah, it was alright until we got told to get out.
Your party.
Order to disperse.
Yeah. That's how it is. You know, one 20-foot gator shows up and all of a sudden, sorry, Mr. Civilian, you can't have a party here.
Like this ain't America.
Right?
I mean, I'm not saying you should have kept going with your party, but They shouldn't have told you to stop like that. Should be your decision
Right?
as a free citizen.
We can decide when it's too dangerous. That's what goes on in the bar. Yeah. I mean, come on.
Just wrap around.
Come on, I've got 18 strength. What else am I going to do but complain about, oh, it was only a 20-foot gator. That's all it was. Nothing.
But yeah, that ends. Clean things up a bit at home. You notice, make a perception check. Let's see if you notice.
2, 3, 2, 7.
You notice.
Wait. I get -1 plus 1, so I get a 17.
So you know.
I get half my bonus.
How do you get half your...
Jack of all trades. If I'm not proficient, I'm half proficient.
I thought you... Oh, okay.
And I get a -1 from wisdom.
Oh, that's persuasion, not perception. That's trained.
I get a -1 plus 1.
Yeah.
You, yes. Pigs is mighty quiet.
No, I make a bunch of noise getting into the yard. They still quiet?
They still quiet.
I can go and get my gun. I go and check it out.
Yeah, you get out to the pen and it, something big, not smaller than an alligator, but maybe the size of a bear's, seems to have broken through, and your pigs have either been taken or fled at this point from whatever was there.
So a big old hole in my pen?
Big old hole in the pen.
Where's it going?
It came from the wooded backside.
So now you got a dilemma. Do you call the your sheriff friend, or do you call the hunter friend?
Well, I call the sheriff. This is a crime.
Yes.
Or rather, I call the police office. Sheriff's probably off duty.
Yeah, no, yeah.
And I report to them that
You-
an animal broke in. And
Do you 911 or just call the local?
I know the number.
Yeah.
This is an emergency.
Yeah, exactly.
I won't tie the 911 number.
Exactly, and that's kind of what it is. Yeah. No.
There's tens of people who might need that number,
Yes, exactly.
and one little old lady answers the phone.
Well, yeah.
Who evidently is the only person there and is there all day, every day.
No,
It's actually not her, but
No, she's got an identical twin, and no one has noticed.
Well, no, we got an animal broke in and got my pigs.
no. What can you tell what it was?
Bigger than a croc. Maybe a bear. Might be a mighty hungry bear.
No bigger than a bear though.
No.
Okay.
Oh, is it bigger than a bear?
No.
Nah.
But
yeah,
the true question is, do we have bears in Alabama?
I'm going to assume yes.
Yeah, there are definitely some. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to assume that yes, there are bears everywhere.
Well, you can ask him if they have bears in Louisiana.
Louisiana. Oh, yeah, okay.
They're different states, man.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'd say bigger than a crocodile, probably bear-sized.
Yeah. Make sure you stay safe. We'll get someone out.
Yep. Because if an animal is willing to go up onto property, it's a dangerous animal.
Well, if it's willing to rip through a pen...
Well, like anything will work through a pen.
You will get a call.
The problem that it comes at the property, that's a dangerous animal. It's not afraid of you.
We got a call about an animal breaking into a pig pen. It says it wasn't bigger than a bear, but you said that if anything weird happened, just checking.
Okay. Well,
Should we get Johnson back out there? Or?
no, I'll go check it out.
Okay. Need anyone to join you?
He was snippy yesterday. Yeah, go ahead and call Leaf. Or
Gildersleeve.
Gildersleeve, yeah.
Rollins.
Right. Go ahead and call Rollins.
Yeah, I'll let him know he's got a job if he wants it.
Uh-huh.
Otherwise, I suppose I start to work on if there's pig carcass here.
There is not.
None.
You do not see any dead here.
Nothing.
Any blood or anything?
There's probably a little bit of blood, but not enough that it looks like something was completely destroyed.
Something just let my pigs out.
It was clearly something was trying to attack something, but...
Well, them pigs is pretty quick. We give them lots of exercise.
What with the pig races?
Yeah. You call. We have a bear attack on some pigs. Sheriff says if you want a job, you could use your help.
Alright. Which one?
It's out at Travis's.
Alright.
And
Thank you kindly. Go and drive on out.
kind of late at this point, but yeah. It's post bar hours, so
You're like 3, 4 in the morning.
yeah, kind of late.
Kind of early.
One of these things.
Yeah.
Yes.
Particularly, I think you went to bed very early in the day, so you're probably waking up for the...
No, I'm fine. Bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. Drive out there, you look all tired and haggard. Hey, good morning.
What are you talking about? I got a coffee.
I'm fine.
I got a thermos.
Yeah.
You know the best thing about coffee? Yesterday's coffee.
Still good. Didn't you pour more coffee on top of it?
What? No, why would you dilute better coffee?
Yeah.
Coffee's like wine. You age that stuff.
The stuff at the bottom where all the grit settles.
Mm.
You can chew it.
It's delicious.
So go ahead, knock on your door.
Oh, you're Sheriff.
Hey, Travis. So, yeah, coming out here personally because, what happened the other night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
apparently
but it
someone
wasn't
ordered
that
my
big.
pigs to disperse.
If only.
So, just so we're clear, you won't mind. I'm bringing, you're not one of those scared civilians. I'm going to have bringing the rifle with me. I'm going to investigate this.
Feel free.
Some people,
No, me too.
some people would be weirded out with a cop showing up with a rifle.
Well, I don't think it's a 20-foot gator.
Well, that's good. Go ahead and go in the back.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it was like it busted in there and went off that way, I guess.
Take an investigation.
Using my keen powers of observation.
I will take an investigation check, and this time I'll explain. I'm looking for hairs or anything on the pin, any blood or scraping on the wires.
Just get the flashlight. You can see here, there used to be a wall, now it's a hole. And this used to have 4 pigs, and now there's none.
Did the thing push in or rip out the fence?
Take a check.
Yes. It's like, I don't feel I wasn't descriptive enough with the lightning thing.
Yeah, no, you weren't.
Yeah.
You weren't?
But we made it work afterwards. That's fun.
Yes. So, that's investigation. So, 4, 22, 26.
26. It where it had broken was it broke in.
Mm-hmm. So just push the fence over or cut through it, or?
I imagine it's a bit of a offense, and yeah, it looks like it broke its way through the wood there.
Like
Okay.
Kool-Aid Man style?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I was thinking of the pin as more of a almost chicken wire thing. If it's just
No,
one
they're pigs. You never want to keep a pig in.
yeah,
Yeah, these aren't chickens.
It's not a stupid bird. These are big, mean pigs.
yeah.
They're not mean to me, but they can get on me.
Okay, so it just pushed through the woods or the wood
Yeah, okay, it broke its way through. Yeah.
and checking
If I
the
had
edges.
been
if they're-
home, I almost certainly would have heard it.
Yes.
I just check the edges, make sure there's no blood, hair, or anything else.
You're not necessarily seeing that there, but you are.
I'll look at
You
the
are able
blood
to see there are
splatters.
some blood, probably from pigs.
Mm-hmm.
Though small droplets spread around, so not sure exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, nothing was fully gutted out here, but
Yeah. Check around, see if I can see that leading anywhere.
Yeah, with the lack of mess, I'd blame hippies, but they just would have knocked the fence over.
but you can sort of see which way that went off.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
Walk out, get my gun, get my backpack.
Reach you, show you what I've seen and the where the blood trail leads off to.
Pictures.
Mm-hmm.
This stuff's gotten weird, so now I'm taking pictures of everything.
Well, I mean, it's just pigs.
Yeah, but I'm more worried about what took it. So Travis,
nature? Or print?
Yeah, you can do nature.
Rolled poorly. For 6.
About the size of a bear. Could be a bear.
Could be a bear.
let's go ahead and look at that too. It's 4. 18.
18. This is a open air pen, I'm assuming.
Yep.
So it's possible birds occasionally land in here, mess with pigs. Nothing out of the usual.
Okay, raise your hand if out of game you have a pretty good idea what this is.
No? Oh, okay. Oh,
A cockatrice?
No.
okay, then. Well, okay.
Well, if it had to fly, it wouldn't have broken in the wood.
Well, it's a
No,
bird.
let's let him figure it out. Let's let him figure it out. I was glad only one of you got it. Come on.
It's a bird and a bear. It's a bird bear.
Which is...
A griffin?
No.
Let's let him figure it out. Let's let him figure it out.
A bird and a bear is a bird bear.
How do you get flying then?
A chimera?
The idea being, it's not unusual for there to be some feathers in the area.
Yeah.
That's basically my statement was. If birds can fly in there, then it wouldn't be unusual for there to be feathers amongst
Yeah.
install
That's the
numbers.
point.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an owlbear. Yeah, but he was looking at the prints, and you're like, it's not unusual for bird. You're like, bird prints? What has bird prints and bear prints? A bird bear?
And also, you said that wasn't unusual.
Yeah.
For feathers.
Out of game, he knows. In game, you have no clue.
Yeah.
I knew you were having an owlbear breeding program. For that sweet, sweet owlbear milk.
Nope.
So yeah, start tracking, I guess.
You want to track pigs or track the bear?
I'm going to track the bear.
Yeah.
I want to find the pigs.
Well, we want to find the
At least
dangerous...
one of the pigs probably went this way.
Yeah.
It was probably left after one of the pigs.
If you want to find the pig,
Fine.
I'm finding the dangerous animal in the area before I go looking for your property.
And if you're following along with us, Travis, please grab a weapon.
I have a pistol. It's right there. It's in my holster.
Oh, okay.
I'm armed and everything.
Oh, okay.
And also, of course, I'm coming along. I can help.
Okay.
Hopefully more than him. Couldn't even hit the dragon.
Yeah.
I was...
As I put on my big, stupid night vision goggles.
For example, watch me help you. He went that way. That would D4.
I'll take it.
I can do that 2 more times. Nope, I can do that 3 more times.
You have already cross-classed.
I was like, you know, he was also.
No, I know. I knew the scholar. That was the scholar, but I was like, wait, have you already cross-classed?
I'm a fighter scholar.
Yes. Wait, does that mean you don't have your...
Archetype? No. I don't have an archetype.
21. I'm
Okay.
tracking.
Oh yeah, you follow that good. But it does go into the woods.
Yeah.
Actually, it probably goes slightly into the wood line, and not too far back there is probably more of a chicken wire fence kind of thing, and it runs a bit along the side of that before a spot that was broken through here.
I'm going to start sneaking through the woods.
Okay. Well,
Poorly.
it's their fault. They're walking with you. They're messing you up.
I have a freaking flash... Like one of those big police flashlights.
13.
But no, there's probably about 5 feet back. There's a chicken wire fence running along, I presume.
Just run the property.
Yeah, and it kind of goes a bit of a way over before there was a hole busted through it going out. Seems it went through
Camera,
there.
click.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm finding it odd that it goes out. Write that down.
Prepare this.
Yeah. Step over the fence in the broken spot.
I'm going to take a pound of my tannerite and mix it. Just look at you. It's Gatorade powder.
Don't drink it.
Do not drink it.
Just put it so where I can grab it easily in my bag. Like, you know, little side webbing things for a drink? It's not a drink.
Yeah, you make your way out a bit past that.
An empty, dry water bottle is what it's in.
And about 40 feet further, you can see the clearing ahead for the next plot of land that has their field out there. But it does seem to have gone into that and busted into the land there as well.
Alright, go in there.
They have corn.
Okay.
That's
I
what
follow-
this field is full of.
I follow the trail.
Yeah, it is much easier to follow.
Keeping a passive
Feel free
perception.
to make, feel free to make your perception checks.
Is this a grown field of corn? Like
Yeah.
harvest ready?
16.
Not quite, but it's getting there and it's pretty tall.
Well,
Like, do we have eyes above the corn or not?
No.
I climb a tree.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not going to walk into a cornfield. I climb a
I will.
tree.
Yeah.
And once I climb that tree, I'll make a look around.
Not horrible,
Let's see, perception. Plus one, minus one. I got an 8.
but yeah. 22 if I'm taking my passive, which I am walking around.
Well, you
I got a 16 because I didn't know I was allowed to pick my passive. I would much rather have taken my passive.
Nah, passive is much higher check you need to get.
The D-
I told you, I don't like the passive, so the fact that you chose an ability strictly for it was on you, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which
you killed him
I'm
after he took the ability.
No, I didn't.
which I'm cool with, even if it's like the passive one is 4 higher, then the ability would still give me a +1. I'm still cool with that.
plus 1.
I'd rather that than rolling.
Do you follow in with him, though?
Yeah, I'm not gonna. It's like I see Travis going up there, like give a yell if something's coming at us.
What did you get for your
8.
8? Okay. It's dark out there. You can see where they're walking around with the light, though.
Look
You
for,
can also hear something blundering its way around. Big. That size of a bear.
See, that's why I didn't go in no corn. I ain't no dummy.
I guess I need another sneak check. So, sneak check, yes.
I don't see the reason why. Walking around with Mr. Flashlight.
No, he's walking around with Mr. Flashlight. I'm walking around with not standing next to Mr. Flashlight.
Mr. Flashlight's standing next to you.
Because you can look at it like his flashlight reduces his stealth, or his flashlight makes him a bigger target, increasing his stealth.
Either way, I don't see why he needs a stealth check.
Not right off the bat, at least.
Definitely.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Okay.
Because I get double on stealth.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm moving away from him and moving towards the sound through the corn.
You hear squealing.
Okay. I'm not going to increase my speed to go closer to the squealing. I'm going to keep
Squealing's
going.
coming at you.
Okay, I move to the side.
Pig, there's running through the corn.
Okay.
Does 18 hit you, Mr. Flashlight?
Yes.
Okay. As the beaked, feathered bear bursts out following the pig and sees you with your giant flashlight, it turns to bite you. It doesn't. And then it claws at you with some talons, and that would get you. And that does 14 slashing damage.
Ouch.
More than half my health. Slightly
Want
less
to do some
than...
initiatives?
Yeah.
See. I got an 8.
13.
15.
Why are you sneaking?
Soup?
Spin...
There's an owl bear on top of you, by the way.
Yeah, just slash me. Spin my bonus action, disengage.
Okay.
Backpedal my movement. Then I'm, backing away from it. Then I'm going to shoot it. 'Cause right now I'm thinking, still mostly a bear. But man, that bear.
That's still a rifle.
Rifle.
Did you get minuses to that?
Yes, but it's a bear, man.
You're also trying to point your flashlight at it at the same time?
Well, slip on the light on the small rifle.
Tack light.
17 to hit.
Yeah.
The tack light. It's the I'm over here accessory to a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the bear's going to shoot back.
Probably not.
10 damage.
You gotta put on your
Travis.
friggin' night vision.
Can I
Why
see
do you
a
do
bear?
this with the flashlight?
You
every time?
can see something's gone on over where the flashlight was there. But for one,
Gunshot.
gunshot.
Well, there's a bear.
Squealing Pig probably ran past the bottom of the tree.
Yeah.
Well, good. It knows where home is. Can I see a bear?
Make a perception check.
Hiya! 12.
Well, you can see the bear.
Yeah, I'm definitely shining light at it.
How far away is it?
From where you're at, that's probably going to be 110 feet.
That's in range. In the small range, even. I'm going to aim at it with the pistol. I'm going to try and hit it. I'm going to try to shoot it with this gun of mine. Give myself some inspiration. Do I get a bonus? I get a plus 2, so 16.
Are you not trained in it? Because you get your proficiency to that.
That was
Plus
his
2.
proficiency. He has no dex.
Ah.
So he's also rolling flat number. Of 10. You matched me with my bonus.
10 damage.
Rolen?
Whoa, it's still my turn. I action surge.
Ah! Papa!
I take another shot.
Okay then. Alright then.
I don't hit it that time.
What'd you get?
7. So I fire
Wow.
twice, hit once.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot it. Over 20?
Yeah.
9, 16. Nope.
Was he hit? For sneak attack damage.
16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22.
Okay.
26 damage.
So there's almost 50 already.
And I'm going to use my bonus thing to hide again.
I'm sorry. He decided to hide again.
I'm going to move and stealth again. No, you get to eat this one. 24.
Yeah? And you have a light on the end of your gun.
Mm-hmm. There's also probably a light on the ground over there. Where it
Yeah,
dropped
that's not attached to a meaty bit. That doesn't smell very meaty, and he's sniffing around for some meaty bits.
And the pig ran away.
Because the pig was smart. The pig also. Ain't
I
no
know.
dummy.
And also, Travis was lucky.
Travis is in a tree.
How am I lucky?
You didn't lose any pigs.
Oh. That's nice.
The plot had your pig pet attacked, and you managed to keep all your pigs. You'll find that when you get back.
That's good.
AC is 15.
15? Then it's not 15.
That is.
Yeah, that's gonna be, sorry.
Come on, all once. 1-1.
1,
3.
3.
2.
Sorry.
That drops me.
They kill you?
Well, no, 10 dropped me to 0. So
Oh, okay.
The extra 8.
Okay.
Means nothing.
Yes.
You on your turn to start making death saves.
Yep.
Alright.
Every attack, find a death save.
So back over to
Speaking of Sue's turn.
yes. Pass the death save.
Right. Let's see. Travis?
Made a 6.
That does not.
Missed.
Yeah.
You gonna action surge, try to shoot him again?
No,
I got
that's
one of those.
1 per short rest.
Jeez. Alright, I'm gonna shoot the owlbear. You killed my friend! I might shoot the owlbear. 15. That hit?
Yep.
Cool. 9, 14, 15, 24. 24. Again.
24. Oh, so close.
And I'm gonna hide. Pow pow. I didn't do very good on hiding this time. For a 12.
Oh. You have a failure on a death save. And it is your turn. Make a death roll.
Failure. Do you get con to that, or is it just a D?
No.
Nope.
And then it goes to Travis's turn.
I'm going to try and shoot it again. I got one more inspiration.
We did.
There we go. That's much better.
17.
17.
19. I got a
19
plus 2.
kills it.
I got a plus 2. Oh, are you sure?
I'm assuming you have to do a positive number of damage.
I have to do at least 2.
Yeah, then you kill it.
That's right. My kill.
Help me, man who has medical training. Help me.
I don't have medical training.
I have medical training.
I do have a medical
There
kit,
was a
though.
bear over there eating your sheriff.
I can get down, but I'm 110 feet away.
You are.
I can move what? 90 feet a turn? So I'm at least 2 turns away.
No, you can move 60. We can move 90.
I pick up the
You
sheriff
don't-
and run him towards Travis.
I've got athletics.
Oh, okay.
I'll just plow through.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have medical training, but I know he does.
Just keep him not dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick him up and bring him towards you. Yeah. Dragging him. I don't know. How much do you weigh?
Probably like 210.
Oh, you fat fuck. I don't know. I got a 12 on carrying him.
That's a check.
I'm within your strength range anyways.
I got 14 strength and I'm carrying a lot of equipment.
You do suppose another option is probably just to put your hand over the spot that's pouring out blood.
No, that requires a medical check, which I won't make. It's an intelligence-based check. I need at least a 15, and I have plus 0.
That's meta information.
Yeah, no, I know I don't know how to. I know he does know how
You
to.
also know that you are potentially going to cause an issue when you pick him up and move him.
Nah, it's totally not a thing. According to all my medical training.
From the metagame perspective, either
Nick,
he's going to let
Luck
you,
check.
either he's going to fudge it and let you that work, or he's going to play by the rules and it won't.
2.
2.
Can I have a luck check?
To not murder him.
Fine, I will let you.
Can I have a counter luck check? 8.
Get that.
It's fate.
Yeah, no, you're out of there. You're beyond. He's beyond your ability.
You killed me, Bob. You could have let me lay there, and I would have maybe survived with rolling.
So he's like flatlining over here.
Yeah, something's going on.
Well,
Here's a
You got a phone.
well, yeah. Get the ambulance out here, and
I
start
call.
Hey, man.
I grab his radio and say,
Assume-
"Hey, your sheriff's down."
assuming we get him to the hospital fast
He's
enough,
on patient.
CPR can
I
keep
give
him
it to
alive.
him.
Yeah.
GPS.
Yeah, assuming he gets there fast enough, just CPR can keep him alive.
Yeah, no, we are also now at a point with modern medicine.
Yeah, it's like no, this is fine. Death isn't death anymore.
Yeah.
You know what?
You can be dead for a little bit.
Stop bleeding.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, have Travis or Rolen actually just hold a cloth or something
Yeah.
over the wound.
Gotta staunch that wound. And
You,
we're
you
gonna-
have a med kit. You,
I
you
do.
have gauze and stuff.
So do
I don't know how to use it though.
So do I. I've got a full kit in the house.
Yeah,
I got one on me.
Yeah.
It's over there. But otherwise, we'll go ahead and just get to work.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's a good example.
No, that's just something I'm thinking I wrote, but the fact that you said that means did I not write? Hold on.
Right, what?
Stuff about modern medicine, maybe?
Oh, medicine's a wisdom check. I totally get a bonus to that. I thought it was an intellect.
Wisdom.
You'll be fine.
If you had done nothing, it would have been better. Literally nothing.
Well, I really didn't take care of you and
Is
make
that
you worse. It
basically like
doesn't
a
do that
first aid
anywhere.
kit? Is that what you got?
I've got the one in the emergency pack, whatever that is. Well, I have a first aid kit and I have the
First
one
aid kit
and the
contains
emergency.
the basic medical supplies. Has 10 uses. As an action, you can expend one use of the kit to stabilize a creature that has 0 hit points without needing to make a wisdom medicine check.
Oh, okay, boom.
Yeah.
You're stable then.
Yes.
It's
I say, in order to backtrack that, you needed to have maybe I don't want to put it on you as the player to have had that. Your character has to make an intelligence check, and the DC is going to be 12.
13, and you don't have minuses, right?
Nope, I have a 0.
Okay. You would have thought enough just to use that and stabilize him there.
Yeah.
No need to call him in. Although you may still choose to once he's
We call
there.
him
He's
in
still
anyway.
unconscious, but yeah, it's.
We call him anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, your character would have been smart enough to know what the equipment that he's literally carrying around with him does.
I have 2 of them.
Yes.
I have an emergency bag and I
Do
have
mark a tally because one use is gone, but I was like, wait a minute, you have the kit? Isn't that the don't have to make the check item?
Yes. The one you specifically bought, because I don't know much about medical, but this thing literally says apply to wound.
No, I purchased it because it seemed like something someone should own.
Yeah.
And I got one in my emergency kit, but then I also bought one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I literally added an item for that basic need that is basically the cantrip level
Stabilized.
stabilize. It's like, I should have a mundane way to just say you can do this.
You should have had 30 health instead of 24 if you would have done better.
I've got 22.
And no, I
we
wouldn't have. I would have still been 2 over. Before its strength.
Yeah.
Well, okay, we sit there. We'll
7 over.
keep an eye
Also,
on the
you should
wound
put on
body.
your night vision as opposed to wandering around with
Again.
a flashlight like a tool.
That's not... Just because he had one doesn't mean that's standard issue for cops. Normal cops aren't just wandering around with night vision goggles.
We're not all Sam Fisher one of these.
Yeah.
Hey, I've survived twice because of night vision goggles.
Yeah, wait for them. Just keep an eye on and wait for the ambulance to get here. You know, make sure the flashlight's up so they can see the light.
Yeah.
I have a flashlight.
Either of you checked the weird bear?
Yeah, I totally check out the weird
Dead.
bear.
That bear's half bird.
Yep, take
Got
pictures.
talons,
Yep, take pictures.
beak.
Take,
Looks a lot different than the one in that book. A lot slimmer, but yeah.
take pictures.
Which, the one in that book just looks like a normal-ass bear with an owl face.
Yeah.
Take pictures, take some samples. I guess I'll take a claw this time. How? I cut off a finger. How? I have a hatchet.
Front or back?
Both.
Okay.
One with the more birdy side, one with the more clawy side.
Yeah.
Or the more mammalian, I guess.
Earth sign.
but yeah, you get your parts.
Get him in the ambulance. Go back home.
You find that through all the commotion, the pigs have managed to shuffle their way back in home.
That's some good pigs.
There is still a hole in the side of the thing, and they're probably not in it. They're probably just around it, messing around outside of it.
You know what? They get an extra helping of food. They came back. That's good pigs. Pigs are smart.
Mm-hmm.
They fled when the giant owlbear came in.
I praise them, pet them, give them extra food.
Maybe an owlbear.
Just give them more slop.
At a certain point, your neighbor is out in their field trying to figure out what on earth is going on.
Hey, at least I didn't blow anything up.
Yeah, true. But you do not have a volatile container of explosives.
Yeah, it's pretty stable.
Just make sure nobody drinks it. You didn't drink that, did you? It's natural glycerin. Don't move.
Good one. Yeah.
Gain a level?
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
We beat a dragon and nothing happened. An owlbear's not going to give us a level.
Well, maybe the Albert was enough to put us over.
I don't know. The owlbear was dealing way more damage.
Says you.
See you.
No, I'm just...
I dealt about the same amount of damage.
Realize also, one of those was something I could not control. It critical.
Yeah.
I was anticipating not to critical. Sorry.
Okay, if it hadn't critical and rolled poorly as it did the first two, then yes, I still would have been up. But there was every likelihood I was going down to that hit no matter what, if it hit.
Hey,
because I only had 2
low levels,
health.
man. It happens.
Yeah.
And you are still at low levels now.
Yeah.
But yeah, you probably end up in the hospital.
Yeah.
Being
eviscerated does that.
Do a basic, probably middle of the night patch on the pen.
Yeah.
I help them with the patch.
They're pigs. They know that this is. Just put like a board there.
I have a carpenter tool set in the car.
I'll fix it later. It's like, no, I just put a board there. They know they're not supposed to be.
Just plywood. Pom, 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 pom.
They know they're not supposed to be there.
Yeah, get a bit before just lean it up against it.
Put it there.
Nail on each end. I don't know.
Call that good for now.
It'll hold it.
Yeah.
I gotta go fix
They came back to it when they... Yeah.
You get to call the WA.
Oh.
I'll call them tomorrow morning. They're not in a hurry anyway.
But
I want to get out of here.
It basically is tomorrow morning. It's like almost 5 in the morning.
Oh yeah, I totally call them, wake them up.
You don't actually have the number for a direct line. It's about 5 in the morning. You get a voicemail. You can leave a voicemail, though.
I leave a voicemail. Then I get onto his computer and I email them the pictures of the owlbear.
Okay. Don't worry about that.
And I send, I give a call to the biologist too, whose number I do have.
You also get his voicemail.
Got another one.
I love that you leave it vague. You have another dragon. Got it.
Also, who's with me making this random scientist part of the plot?
That's fine by me. Do whatever you want.
Uh-huh. So, I know you said this one's going to be... You guys are going to lead some...
Yeah, you guys are largely leading whatever's going on.
Yep.
I'm running another campaign all in my head that is affecting this world. You guys can lead what happens in this world.
I'm gonna make another plaster mold. You wanna know why? I can charge more.
Mm-hmm.
Very well.
Spend just another couple hours worth of work doing gathering information.
Well, at this point, this isn't dragon size. This is only bear size. You probably could move this one.
Oh, I'm not moving it.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm calling Stevens.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's in the hospital.
Yeah!
And
I call
that would be
Johnson.
his job.
I call one of the other deputy people. I'm like, hey, we got another.
You don't have a direct number for most
I
people.
have his vehicle, which has a radio in it.
And that just goes to all of them indirectly.
Yeah, hey, we're totally gonna need someone out here to watch this. Oh, and your sheriff's going to the hospital. Send flowers and shit.
Send flowers. He's dead.
In lieu of flowers, pay me my money. No.
But yeah, we'll deal with tomorrow. Join us next time.